Oh, well, that was fun. I think it's finally working. Look out, dog. So, yes. You can hear me, that's good. This is the dairy farm. Most excellent. There's a sign Papa made for me. So let's take a tour here. Let's go down here first. Go over the equipment barn. So I've spent a lot of time on this, getting the map set up and everything, so. Getting the farm set up. So here is one of my equipment barns. So I got plows, I got my harvester, fertilizers, more plows. I love these sheds. I got some of my tractors. Yes, I did. I did win. I figured you wouldn't be far behind me there. Alright, so here we come up to... Oh, Tanya. There is the start of the cow barns. Cow barn, car barn. Everywhere there's cow barns. So I have a few cows. I don't have many cows yet, but only about 20 or so at each one. Then we head over to the complex. And we got Papa's silos, more sheds. We got 4 TMR machines going for the cows. I have my own dairy over there. And we've got a bunch of the silos, I guess, and the hay silos. We got feed silos over there. I don't realize I don't need 3 of them, but they look good. So that, for now, is the farm. So that ought to keep me busy for a while. Park the truck here. And we'll look at the map. So if you're familiar with Midwest Horizons map, my other series was set in this corner, the southeast corner of the map. This one, so far, is not quite so ambitious. I'm in the southwest side, and I don't have the entire corner. But I've got a fair amount of fields. I've got a lot of grass fields going, because, well, cows need a lot of grass and hay. And I've got some fields going for straw. So let's see. Everything should be plowed. Everything should be 100 still. Oop. I'm hitting the Windows key instead of the tab. There, that's what I wanted to do. Okay, so this is ready to be plowed. Alright. I don't, as of yet, have a custom big bud in here. I just have some large tractors, which I may need a smaller one to get those out of there. Where am I here? I am. Alright, I'll get him out of the way. Iconic did a bunch up for a lot of people on the crew. He didn't have my icon, so he didn't make one yet for me. He will. He's got it, and actually he made a new icon for me. As you can tell from my page, the YouTube page, if you were there. So he will be making Big Bud for me as well. So thank you once again, Iconic, for the marvelous work you have done. Let's see, I think I'll go this way. So I'm going to try not to do much in the way of teleporting here, so you'll have to bear with me as I drive over there. Get that out of your face. Yeah, he did that one up for me. It's funny, the font he ended up using... oh, I got a patch of grass on the road there. I gotta fix that. The font he ended up using is actually called Dragon Slapper. Which we both thought was rather appropriate. Alright, I can cut through here. That's the nice part about this game. You can play it any way you want to play it. Totally unrealistic, completely realistic. Well, as realistic as you can get. I'm not, but I can be. One of my cedars went just a tad over here. Oh, come on. Alright. Give me 1 second. I'll hop on TeamSpeak.
Connected. Channel switched.
Okay, I'm in TeamSpeak. Alright, we need to get some mowers going.
User joined your channel.
Hello there.
Hello, how's it going?
Good, very good. Once I finally figured out how to get this bloody stream working. It was causing me nothing but trouble. Alright, get that planter out of the way.
I'm guessing whatever they use for making the edge of the field connect didn't work there.
Well, it didn't like the stream just wouldn't start. And then it's like I had two of them that wouldn't. So once I finally shut everything down, I went to their new, on YouTube, their new, I forget what they call it, but thing for doing live streams, and just reset everything up, put the new stuff in OBS. Oh, what do I need to do to stop that again? Do I need to just go on your Discord? Actually, hang on. Yeah, I'll just go on Discord here. Hello, mate.
Disconnected.
Okay, I have finally hit the right one.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I watched your video the other day, the teaser. That was nice. All in the dark though, but it still looked good.
Well, it was supposed to be. You know, and I might post the other one that I did, because I had a voiceover. Yeah, with kind of, just talking a little bit on the way to the farm. Because it was supposed to be like you're getting there in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
So that was the whole idea behind it, but for some reason I didn't post that one. I posted the one that didn't have any voiceover.
But it had music near the end of it.
Yep. Yep. And I liked the song that was there.
And just the way you did it, even without the voiceover, it was good. Well, you see my comment.
Yeah.
You know, you're not going to have a video go up without me having to comment on it.
Oh, I figured not, no. I would be a little bit worried if you didn't comment on something at this point.
It'd be like, what the heck is going on with that Wayne?
Something's wrong. Okay, yeah.
Are you using keyboard and mouse?
Yep.
I kind of figured I could tell by the driving.
Yeah, a little bit jerky.
Yeah.
Not much you can do about that with the keyboard and mouse, though.
Yeah, see, and I have a wheel.
See, and I've got my wheel, but I can't find the power supply for it yet.
Mine doesn't require a power supply. I just plug it right into the computer and it goes.
Yeah, see, mine, my G29, I need some kind of power.
Yeah, I'm not using a G29 though. I'm using the Thrustmaster T80 with the Satec heavy equipment side panel.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And the side panel is the one that Giants refers people to.
Yeah.
It was made specifically for Farming Simulator, but it works for other games that require heavy equipment panel.
Yeah. Well, now that Logitech bought the Cytec stuff, I might be a little more inclined to buy it than I was previously. I hadn't heard good things about it.
Oh, the steering wheel, that was crap. I heard about the steering wheel plastic pedals that break within a month of use.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not good. But the side panel, I can tell from my own use of it, and I can't say for everybody else that they've had the same as I have with it, but
you haven't had any issues?
No, I've had no problems with it. In Farming Simulator 19, in my before I go into the game, you go to the main options. Yep. I've got all my buttons set up to what I want them for in the game. I can drive up and use the joystick on the side panel, and if I'm using like a front loader, I can drop the bucket while I'm driving up and pushing it sideways. I can make the bucket tilt and not tilt.
Takes a little practice, I would imagine.
Well, I've been gaming since I was a very young kid, so...
Yeah, well...
Yeah, I got some practice.
Yeah, I've gotten so used to a keyboard and mouse now. I mean, that's... Well, you can tell from my truck videos, too. It's still a little bit jerky as far as the movement with driving goes.
And see, when I do my American Truck Simulator, you've probably seen the ones on my my channel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using a controller there.
Well, you're not getting the... That's the problem with the keyboard, though. I mean, it's, you hit a key to steer, and it's like, Very abrupt.
It doesn't do it gradual. It does
No.
instantaneous, so much of it.
You just have to barely tap the key.
Yeah. And where, like, with the controller, I use the joystick for steering it, and the bottom are my gas and brake.
Yeah. Alright, we'll get another mower going.
I could use my steering wheel with American Truck Simulator, but with my controller, I can actually, with my right joystick on it, I can spin my view around while I'm driving.
Yeah.
And I'm in the above view of it, which is nice. But with the steering wheel, I got to actually go and do something else and take my attention off what I'm doing to be able to zoom out and everything else.
Yep.
So I just drive with the controller on there. I know all my buttons. I know what they do.
Yeah. Well, once you get familiar with the stuff you're playing with, it's becomes second nature, kind of muscle memory stuff.
I can tell you where every button is on my controller without even looking at it.
Yeah. Once you get used to it.
I can tell you what every button on my side panel set up for Farming Simulator 17 without even looking at it.
Now, how many buttons does that side controller have on it? It looks like there was a fair amount, from, if I remember right.
There is. There is. Okay, counting the spin wheel. The joystick is considered a button on it.
Doesn't that have 2 on the top of it?
It's got two different things on the top.
Yeah,
on the one side, if you click it, you can actually, you know how you use your mouse for turning around your vehicle and that, like you do?
Yep.
For your view? Well, when you push this button and it goes from blue and turns red, then the joystick on your side panel, you can move your view around your vehicle.
Okay.
But when you get out of the vehicle to walk, it's still preferable to use mouse and keyboard for that.
Okay. Now, why is that? You can be a little more precise with that, or what?
For some reason, I can't get my my setup to actually work while he's walking.
Okay.
I've just gotten used to it. I just reach over to my keys. It's all within reach, and the mouse, and go from there.
Yeah, I might look into getting one of those one of these days. As much as I play this game, it'd probably be worth it.
I got mine through, where was it? Got mine through Best Buy.
Okay.
I was in the store, and I was asking them about it, and they didn't have any in store, and then he looked on their online site. And
Matt likes the Tri-Six, I guess.
Oh yeah. The only thing is, it's it would be nice if this game would actually run on his computer.
Oh.
Then he can come and join Tony and I on the server.
Yeah.
But it won't. So what Tony did is he went and got an FS17 server, because Matt can run that game on his computer, from what I understand.
Okay.
So he's going to go. So we'll have him join us on there, and we're going to be playing Jordan's map.
Okay.
That's a lot to do on that map.
Oh, that's putting it mildly.
Well, just watching you guys in the live stream on it, it's like, oh wow. and you know, driving around on the map, you start with those 4 fields. Yeah, keep those 4 fields exactly what they are, because they're so close to the Esso plant. You don't have far to go to take the product you need to keep producing fuel.
Yeah. See, I'm so unfamiliar with that map. I've been playing it, I don't know for how long with how many, we've only done a couple episodes on that with Nick's crew, but I'm totally lost on it yet. It's so big.
Oh yeah, if you're it is big. And I'm playing it single player right now on my computer. But the nice thing is in single player I can actually use course. So
Yeah.
yeah. Till they fix course play for FS19, I don't want to touch it.
See, and I've never used Courseplay.
I've got the developer's version of course play for 19. Yeah, there's a lot of glitches with it. You can't do the leveling because it's not working with it.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of script missing out of that program. It would be nice if they actually finished it before releasing it.
Yeah. That seems to go against their game plan.
It's like, yeah, you guys put out a nice little program, but make sure it's finished before you release it to us.
Yeah.
Because now you got a bunch of us that are very pissed because we can't play due to the fact that the stuff we know of course play can do from 17, and it should be able to do it for 19 because it's all listed there. We can't. And then it conflicts with mods, which it never used to. Like Courseplay in 17 worked with the hook lift trucks, pretty much every mod put out.
Yeah, and I think it doesn't work with hook lift in 19 yet?
No.
I do like my hook lift trucks.
So do I. You seen the one Papa gave me?
Yeah.
That truck there can be turned into a hook lift truck. It's one of the options.
Well, slow down.
Yeah, so they gotta fix it because they know there's people that can only do certain things on it for certain things, and it's not allowed.
Yep.
Still able to stream, right?
What's that?
What?
I could barely hear you.
Were you able to get your stream?
Yeah, yep, finally.
What was the issue?
I honestly don't know for sure. I had to just kind of shut everything down. I restarted it. I used the what do they call it? The new
Restream?
Yeah, no, not Restream. I didn't use Restream. The new thing on YouTube. I forget what they call it. But I had to put the stream key back in OBS. And then it seemed to have worked.
That's what I was going to suggest, because I didn't know if you deleted it to try to hook up that restream, remember?
Yeah, no, I hadn't deleted it. But it wasn't liking what was in there.
Hey, Marcus.
Hey, Wayne, how you doing?
Not bad, not bad. You seen the pictures I've been posting? That's my map.
Oh, no, I never seen that one yet. Listen. I'm telling everyone my internet, but I got issues.
Sounded something like your mic and all that is coming all across all cracky.
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
Oh, that's why I could barely hear you. And you're really kind of muffled.
Now, if you guys are going to be on a bit, if you give me or so up.
Yeah, I'll be around.
He's streaming right now, and for us to be able to chat, it's easier to come into Discord.
Yeah, I'll meet you guys in this.
Yeah, we'll be here. I like that loading wagon. It is so nice.
No, if I had to do this, one row at a time, oh my gosh.
I'd be pulling my hair out. I got spoiled with this thing.
Yeah, well, plus you hook it to a tricycle and you're doing it at 40 miles an hour. You can't beat that.
You know what the main tractor is I use on my farm? Take a guess. Just a wild one.
Wouldn't be this, would it?
Yeah, it is. And you remember that spreader you were using?
Oh yeah, yep.
With the 100-meter
spread on it? That's one of Papa's.
Yeah, he gave it to me.
I got one of those sitting in my garage. Believe me, I use that a lot.
It's the only one I use now for my spreader.
Yeah, he was looking. The only thing that I don't like about it is you can't hire a worker with it. At least I've never been able to. Papa seems surprised I couldn't, but I've never been able to hire a worker with that.
Able to.
But he was going to look at possibly changing that. So hopefully, and changing how quickly it chews through lime when you're spreading lime with it.
See, and with mine, you know what I did? That the hopper that is either fertilizer or lime.
Yeah.
Took the John Deere color for fertilizer, and then the New Legend is the one I picked for lime because it's close to the color line.
Okay. So
I have one hopper of each now.
Yeah,
I'm leasing the vehicle, but I own the hoppers.
Well, there you go.
Because when I buy my vehicles, I'm buying them in a certain order. I know some people don't do it that way, but I want all my vehicles in a certain order.
Yep.
So pretty much my transportation section is going to be first. And then I'm gonna probably do my cattle area next for the all the vehicles and equipment needed, and then like the pigs and then horses. Farming's gonna be the last thing on my mind.
Yeah.
But I will have to eventually do it just because I'm gonna need certain products.
Yep. Yeah, you have to do some farming. All right, I need another.
So what I'll probably do is I'll have one field that all I do is I just keep planting it a different product every time. Bring that field in, put it in a silo, and then I have it for what I need it for.
Yep.
I'm not going to own a lot of fields. I'm buying certain fields, and those fields are going to be just like going to use one area. There's going to be pigs and cattle over in that area because their mixing machines are going to be side by side. Okay. So I don't have far to go. And then like the sheep will be off in their own area, the horses in another area, chickens in another area, because I don't want to have too many mods, like too many placeables together, because I don't want it to lag out.
Yeah.
So I want to spread it out across the map. It just means I'm going to be doing a lot of driving.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Well, yeah, that's not an issue. All right. I'll get this other one going on that other grass field. At least this is faster. Man, driving some of those combines that I've got, or the harvesters, I don't have the souped up ones, so they're 18 miles an hour top speed. Takes a while to get to the farm.
Almost vanilla base.
Yep.
18 miles an hour. Yeah, you're pretty much down to vanilla.
Yep. Oh, that's about it. I mean, the capacity is modded up on them, but these are the ones.
The speed is still.
Yeah, Papa bumped the capacity up, but he left the speed alone.
He could have at least added a few extra miles an hour for you.
Well, he did it the way I wanted it done, so. I mainly wanted something with a bigger capacity to it, because I like the harvesters. It's just a matter of they had such, they had the, 12,000, 13,000 capacity to them.
These are a couple of fields, your hired worker's going to not do much because that water table is showing that shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
You're being called.
I am being called. Apparently dinner is ready.
That means you'll have probably end your stream, or do you have a pause screen to come?
I do not have a pause screen, so I will probably stop it for a little bit anyway.
Yes.
I'll choke down whatever's being prepared as quickly as I can. Whoa.
Oh, you don't want to eat too fast, because that'll hurt. That'll come back at you.
Probably so. Alright, I'm going to leave him here for now. Alright, shoot, just when I had like 6 people watching here, too. Ah, well.
Well, I imagine they'll come back, because they've been listening to us talk.
If they can put up with that, yeah, they'll probably come back. Alright, so, yeah, sorry folks, I'm gonna pause, I'll pause for probably 20 minutes, half hour here. And I'll be back. So, let's see.
So everyone, please come, keep your eyes open for him to come back.
Yep, I'll be back.
We'll continue this little chat party later.
You got it, okay. Stream is stopping in 3, 2, 1. Alright, there. It's in the green.
Bring up YouTube again. Subscriptions. Dragon. Live. So everyone, please come. Keep your eyes open. We come back. Oh, wrong one.
Yeah, this thing can be slow to open up sometimes. Alright.
I'm still getting the old stream here.
When I stream again, I think I'm going to do good. My new internet is 162 megabits per second upload.
Nice. So you seeing it yet, Win?
Oh, I got my house in. I got the shelter for my truck. Still the landscaping for now. Yeah, I'm going to try and do this as
Be right back, guys.
close to realistic as possible. won't be completely, but I'll try and get it as close
Yeah.
as some of the equipment I have won't be very realistic.
I know the feeling on that one.
Like I've got the same loading wagon you have. That's not very realistic.
Not particularly, but boy, it's nice.
It does the job. I like it. So, Michigan. Papa added a sign over top of the main farm that says Wayne's Turnabout. Yeah, and then there was one other one that he did. I didn't take a screenshot of that one, but he did post it in general chat on my Discord. You'd have to scroll quite a ways up. You can't miss it because you can see that it's still in the editor. Yeah. Yeah, he changed one of the buildings where you go and pick up from. It now says Wayne Seeds. I thought that was cool. Still waiting for the YouTube notification to come up here. Funny, it hasn't come up on my phone yet. Mega silage time lapse. Ah, here it is. I'm actually. Let me turn my phone down now. I don't need it up well in chat. You still picking up the grass?
Yeah. Lord knows there'll be a lot of that. There's going to be a lot of grass having to be picked up in this one.
Driving around on mine like an actual farmer. Beacon light going, pulling up to a field. Wonder who owns this one. I'm thinking of buying it.
Yeah.
It's got wheat growing, needs plowing. It's not fertilized, not weeded. How much is it? So how much property, like how much, actually not how much property, but how much money did you start with on this map?
Oh, God, what did I...
Places.
Yeah, before I bought everything, it was probably about 50 million.
Wow.
And I didn't need that much, but I wasn't exactly sure how much I was gonna buy and place and all that.
So what did you do? You start the game and then saved it and then went into the save game XML file and change it there?
No, there's a money cheat that I've got.
I think I have one. I just don't know if it got it hooked up on this one.
Yeah, on this it's just Alt Control and 0 and it'll give you $1 million.
Which one?
This
What'd you do?
You just hit Alt Control and 0 and it'll pop you $1 million every time you do that.
I think I have that one. I'm not sure. Let me check.
That's the one that Papa's got.
Oh yeah, I have that one. I thought I did. I just couldn't remember the buttons to push.
Yeah, well, I've had this too, and I finally figured out what buttons to push.
Thanks. That was very helpful.
Yeah, it doesn't do you much good to have the money cheat if you don't know what buttons to push to cheat the money.
I knew I had it. It's just I was doing Alt and B and you know, going through the keyboard and like it was frustrating me. And then you come along and just boom, yeah, Alt Control 0. Well, for FS17, I have that external account mod. So I can transfer money between farms with that. It is a handy little mod. I can go into a farm, take the max loan, not save the farm, right? Just go into it, max out the loan, jump out, not save it, and then like get it into my external account, go over to the farm I want it in, and dump the money into that one. I've done that more than once. And for some reason, my other mod, Bank of Haggenstad, doesn't seem to want to work right now, so I'm not sure what the issue with it is, but that was a handy little one. You could open that one up and you could buy any field you want just off of that. You could take a $100 million loan out.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it broke some barriers of what max loan is. Oh, okay, now I got 1.7 million. Figure out what I want to do and what fields I want.
There you go.
Means I'm going to be doing a little bit of driving around because I got to look at some things to see exactly how I'm doing it. Because I got all of Papa's factories that we call factories right now until the factory scripts actually come out.
Yeah.
So I think it's like 10 or 12 buildings in it. And I don't want to put them all in one place. I do want to...
No, they got to be spread around a little bit.
Yeah. And on Michigan, just down over by Field 12, there's that little spot where you could build like a small farm because the dirt roads are already there.
Yeah, yep.
I'm thinking of buying that section of land and actually using that for some of the factories. Yeah. I don't want to change any of the roads. If I do anything to it, I will change it to like gravel or something else. Because right now they're dirt roads. Because if I'm good, like when I buy fields, then yeah, I'm going to do a bit of landscaping because I got to actually, because this one's got all those trenches in it. I have to actually shorten the fields down a bit with the landscaping tool for painting it so that my equipment can actually go on a hired worker, right? Yeah. Yeah, see, I went into the landscaping tool, right? And if my, like on Michigan, they're all like rectangle fields, so you can actually use the square instead of the ball, right? So I just went and started on one edge, and I'm like, okay, I went down to the smallest size and looked at, okay, now increase it to the biggest, and I plopped one square, moved the whole thing over, and until I lined up with the edge that was already there, plopped another one, and just kept doing that all the way across the top of the map. Then yeah. Yeah, and landscape isn't cheap. It actually does cost you money. Yeah, it's the most expensive part, I think. And if it's the size you like from what I seen there, that would have been a bit of money. Like when you did the tour right off the start on the other stream there.
Yep.
Yeah, that would have been a bit of money put into that.
Because all of this...
You got a lot of silos in that one
Yep.
area.
All of this, where I'll show up in the stream in a minute here, was field. It was all part of Field 108.
You combined a couple of fields together?
Not this 108 was a big field to start with.
Oh yeah.
So I just took a chunk out of this one. I have combined some of the smaller fields together.
It makes sense. 'Cause from what I've seen there, you got all big equipment.
Yeah, for the most part, it's good-sized stuff.
Yeah, because you got some pretty big plows there, and I've seen some other. Those are your food mixers there?
Yeah, that was just on the stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got 4 TMRs. I've got a whole bunch of the fermenting silos for hay and silage.
Dixie's using her logo in her YouTube. Nice. I seen it on Papa's site there, and then
Yeah.
I seen it on Nick's Facebook page.
So
there.
did she start a YouTube page?
I don't
Her,
know.
her
but
own
if-
YouTube channel?
If you look in chat, you can see she's using it for her. You know how people have their icons there?
Oh, yep.
Yeah, she's using it for her logo for her icon.
All right. Yeah, because that's what she and Jason both were like, well, I don't have an icon. So Iconic made them one.
It looks good, man. I seen it on Facebook there. I hit a like on it right away.
Yeah. Oh, he does good work.
Oh, that was an awesome job. That is an awesome job. I do like it. And hello, Dixie.
Hi, Dixie. Welcome.
I guess I should shut my truck off. I'm wasting fuel. I pulled into that area I was talking about, and I zoomed out because I got that player cam on mod on mine,
Yeah.
so I can zoom out further. And yeah, I'm sitting here, trucks running away, and I'm watching the stream. Makes no sense. at all, does it?
Well, good thing you realized it before you ran out of fuel.
It hasn't even moved the fuel gauge yet. But still, I don't have anything make me any money yet, so no need to waste fuel. Right?
Yeah. That's just where I should say, aw shucks, Morpheus.
I haven't even put my money-making solar panels in yet.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they've got those now, don't they?
I got one
As a
that
mod.
makes me $3,000 an hour.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Well, there's just one little spot here I can't get.
But I'm not looking to put that one in on this map. I'm thinking a couple of smaller ones, just enough to cover running expenses,
Yeah.
right? Morpheus, you're so awesome, Megan.
Alright. Clean up the edge of this field.
Hey, this is a little different. I always listen to you guys, and now you actually hear me on voice.
Now, I don't know if this has got too much stuff on it to really do multiplayer. I have a feeling.
From what I've seen for the amount of stuff you have down on this one, I would suggest keep this as a single player, because that's a lot of buildings you placed.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's just going to be too much to have multiplayer on it.
Yeah, it would be.
I know Dean would have trouble because he has trouble with some of the stuff I've got now on some of my other maps.
Yeah, because you probably got a lot of buildings placed.
Yeah, fair amount.
It was better when we didn't, Wayne.
Now you know the voice behind the name.
Oh, yeah, really, eh?
Yeah, I'm still just in awe right now. I'm playing on my actual own map. I pull up to the main farmhouse. It doesn't say Michigan Farms anymore. It says Wayne's Cattle Turnabout Ranch.
Personalizing it is always cool. That's why I'm so glad they were able to. Papa was able to do that for my yard sign.
Yeah, that looks awesome, and it really looks good on. I remember the first time I seen it, it was just a picture up on Discord.
Yep.
And now after the first stream here, seeing it in play, it's like, oh yeah, that looks awesome.
It works. It works. So Morpheus, your internet outage, was that a planned thing that was coming, or was it just caught you completely by surprise? You said something about new internet.
Oh, when he fell out of the stream the other day?
Yeah. I'm assuming that was unexpected, but he said something about new internet, so I'm wondering if you got an upgrade or something. And they decided to do it while we were in the middle of a stream.
No, that was someone digging up where they shouldn't have been digging and tore all the lines up.
Ah, that's always fun.
Yeah, they finally got it fixed, and when they did it this time, they put fiber up in, so...
Oh, so you did get an upgrade.
Yeah.
Unintentional, but you got one. Well, cool.
I can just imagine how pissed you were when that happened.
Yeah, well, I suppose. I was getting a bit tired anyway.
Well, if that's what you can do... I
felt bad for Michael because Michael was having all that lag issues, and I seen him trying to plant the field, and he was just going around in circles.
Yeah, when your ping is up in the thousands, you really have no control.
4,000.
Yeah.
What happened there? It looked like you just missed something.
There's a dip in the field there.
Oh, okay. So it wouldn't let you actually catch it.
No, I gotta come at it from a different angle.
And a little bit slower.
Probably.
I'm guessing because that was a fair bit you missed there.
Yeah, I come at it 90 degrees and it's catching it all now. Most of it. Nope, still missed a spot. There, that guy.
Yeah, well, what you're seeing now, we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. Just wait. You'll be amazed. I gotta figure out too. I need to get my mic on push to talk here, not just open mic. Is there a setting on Discord for that?
Yeah, you can actually settings.
That's how I got it set on Discord. Push to talk.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I don't want to have everybody listening to me hack.
Yeah, see, I've got mine set on voice activation on here.
Why not, Dragon? That's the best part, man.
Oh, yeah. I know it's something I always appreciate when I watch a video.
All right, I'm off headset for a second. I got to crawl underneath the desk.
It's real life.
Yeah, it is, but not terribly enjoyable.
That little one spot, just from where I'm seeing it in the stream right now, that was being a pain to you.
Yeah, some of them are. Well, sometimes it's easier with a smaller plow, too. This big plow, sometimes it misses stuff that smaller ones would pick up.
It's a good thing that Big Bud has a turning radius like it does.
Yeah, though, this one isn't a Big Bud, though. It's a regular John Deere.
Yeah? It almost looked like one.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Alright, I'll park you over here.
See, and the thing I like about the wheel is on those articulated tractors,
Yeah.
I have better control now when steering them than I did with joystick or keyboard.
Yeah, they can be kind of a pain to steer with a keyboard and mouse.
With the wheel, if I want to keep it turned so much, I just have to keep my wheel turned that much and it'll stay there.
Yeah.
And not bounce all over the place. Like with a controller, you can't do that. With a keyboard, you can't do that. Once you let go, it goes back.
Yeah, it just goes back to being straight again.
Yeah, with the wheel, I can just hold my wheel in the direction I want to keep it held in for a bit and do it. It helps for sometimes when you're backing up some of that weird equipment you get attached to it.
Yeah. I have a hard time backing up the articulated stuff. I always go in the wrong direction.
Yeah, because it's a total different way of thinking on it. You almost got to think along the lines of a forklift. And even that can be an issue for some people. And then there's people, they don't understand the concept of rear wheel steered.
Oh, that took me a while to get used to. It was like, why are you going that way? That's not where I told you to go. And then it was turn, stop turning, turn, stop turning. So it overcorrect.
I got my instructor's tick for it.
Well, you got that pretty much in hand then.
Oh yeah. My ticket covers right from power jacks all the way up to the stand-up order pickers.
Oh yeah.
And the basic forklift.
Those.
When you go anything bigger than the basic forklift, then yeah, my ticket doesn't cover that. Oh, they are. Stand up, you got what looks like a wheel with a knob sticking up off to your one side. So if you turn that wheel all the way around, all of a sudden the direction that your power wheel is going has switched directions on you. And then with your other hand, you got all the controls for your forks on it. I like the ones from Raymond. They put out a good order picker. And then there's a bigger order picker that you actually drive it with a steering wheel up and down aisles. And then a push of a button, you go all the way up to the highest rack. You You get out of your seat, you walk on the ramp, walk over to where the item is, pull it out, put it on the ramp, and just move down the aisle like that. Oh yeah, and you got a pallet right there, so you're basically loading this pallet as you go, right? When it's done, you come all the way back. You bring your piece of like your ramp all the way back down, and depending on which end of the aisle you're at, you can pull all the way out of the aisle, and there's usually a forklift at each end waiting to pull that pallet off that ramp. And then they haul it off to the appropriate truck it's got to go to.
Nobody ever said anything.
That damn security. Sort of like, no, more like this is Indy 500. Who can catch who? that sort of thing. Oh. Do I have Papa's buildings in here? Okay, there's Tim's cell point. Did I not put them in? Or are they under silos? All those factories. Can't remember what they're under. Ah, here they are. Yep. I'll see on the server, I didn't buy any of them to put them on the map. Tony already got on there before I did and already had it all set up. Yeah, that's on our Michigan map on there, and that's not this one. That's the original one. And then he's doing a Let's Play, and we're doing that one on Old Timers 4X. You know, I'm playing that. Got that one on to go on my single player. I bought my little section of land where I want to put my house and all that. I go into the farmhouse to buy the farmhouse, and it tells me there's already one on the map. It says you cannot. I didn't put one down there. I got to figure out where it is on there. It doesn't show up in my inventory. Yeah, it's like, that's weird. The only time I've ever seen that happen is I noticed it on multiplayer. As soon as one person puts a farmhouse down, it won't let anybody else put their own farmhouse down.
Yeah.
It's only one per map.
Oh, he's over there already. Okay.
That's liquid fertilizer. I don't want the liquid fertilizer plant yet. What I do want is that one.
See, I've got my personalized John Deere harvesters in here. Papa did that one for me.
Yeah, Nick was pretty surprised when I asked him if I could use his trailers and his trucks in my videos. And then I heard him like, "Well, thanks for asking." Yeah, well, it does have your name and logo on it. I'm not going to use it in my video unless I got permission.
He's
right?
pretty open with that kind of stuff.
No, but it's his trademark.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and I'm sure he appreciates somebody
That
who
logo is
asks.
his branding, so I wanted to make sure that, hey, Nick, do you mind if I use it in my videos?
I'll get some harvesters going here. Drop straw.
This area would not be good for... where it's set up. These TMR mixer and the pig food mixer would not work well in this one. Not this particular area on the map.
Yeah.
It's that little section right in the top left corner of field 12.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that one anymore.
Well, it's got all the road in here to look like you could put in like a farmhouse and a small barn and just a couple of things and run like a small farmhouse on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But okay, so okay. You can sell lime, can you not?
You can sell land? Yeah.
Okay.
As far as I know, you can anyway.
Good, because all I need is water to produce lime with the Papa's factor.
Yep.
Well, I guess I will buy this section of land I'm sitting on. Now that I know what some of what I'm putting in here. It's not bad, only 122,000 for it. Might as well go with the easiest factory to get going.
Yeah, then I think that is the easiest one. The one factory, I don't know if he's fixed it yet, but I was talking to him about it, the seed factory. In addition to grain, you have to put fertilizer in it, and he didn't put that on the sign.
No?
So I don't know if he's fixed that in the whatever version you've got or not. Because I was dumping wheat, I was dumping barley, I was dumping everything in there. It's like, it's not doing anything. But it didn't say to put fertilizer in there, too.
Gee, Wayne, you're an idiot. You can't place something there when your truck's sitting in the way. Yeah, that was real bright of me. I'm trying to put this lime factory in because I found the perfect spot for it. And it wasn't letting me in there. Yeah, my truck was in the way.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Whoops, what did I hit? Oh, that was weird. What in the world is that?
Boom. There we go. Oh, I guess I can put the grass dryer in too, because all it requires is grass.
Yep. Alright. I think we need to go buy some cows. Oh, what did I do with my animal trailer? Is it still over here? Yes.
You're on late tonight, Dragon?
Yeah, I'll be on for a little bit yet. I kind of got my time messed up there. I wasn't planning on taking a break for dinner.
What's your time zone? Are you Central, Eastern?
Central.
Central, okay.
Yeah, you were doing good until I heard your wife shout for you.
Yeah. Which is one of the other reasons I'd want to go push to talk. I'm just glad you guys haven't heard the dogs go nuts when somebody comes to the door.
Oh, I can imagine. There's dogs here. But they're pretty good. We don't hear them actually go off on the door.
Oh, ours do if they hear anything.
Diesel factory only requires canola?
Yep.
Now to figure out where I want to put this thing over here.
So now you're doing your dairy farm now, right?
Okay. That should be a full truck. $500,000 worth of cows.
Better be.
Alright. Hang tight, boys. We're heading back to the farm. Actually, I guess it's ladies.
This is the only thing I don't like about setting up a new farm is all the planning of where to put everything.
Oh, I love that part. I had a blast setting up this farm.
Yeah, but that map there that you're on, you got a lot of possibilities of it, where to put stuff.
True.
Michigan doesn't give you a lot of possibilities. So you got to plan it out a little more.
Yeah, I suppose that's true too. Let's see. I need to.
So that area I was talking about, I'm trying to work that area because I think I'm going to go maybe 4 buildings at the most over there. Because once they start getting filled up, that's going to start creating some work on that area. So far I've got 3, but then I could just leave it as those 3 and set up like, because there's enough room the way it's set up here that I can put in like a garage, put some trucks over here, some trailers for all the appropriate stuff I need here.
Why is the store not open?
Because I have the lime factory, which just requires water. I got the diesel factory, which just requires canola. And the grass dryer in that area.
Yeah, it's just takes grass. I don't know if you got any chaff you can throw in the silage one.
I haven't put the silage one in yet.
Okay.
I should probably put it over here because I got the grass dryer over here. And I don't want to overload this area with buildings either, so yeah, I think I'll just stick with the 3 I have here. And then put some sheds in now.
Why won't this door open?
Where I'm watching on the stream here, I'm not at where you're talking
There,
about a door.
I couldn't get one of the animal loading doors to open on a barn here. Finally.
That's a lot of cattle sheds.
Uh-huh.
Are you using that that one mod that allows you to go up to 32 buildings?
I honestly don't know which one that is.
Jason just said hi.
Well, hey, Jason. Oh, turn. missed a barn here. I don't know how many darn cows I still have in the truck. There. We'll dump the rest in the same one barn. But now the wee beasties are going to be hungry and thirsty. Might as well start with the one I dumped most of the cows in. Come on, give me a water trigger. Yeah, you'll need water, come on.
Gotta hate it when it wants to be picky.
There, finally. It's like sometimes it'll go at the front of the trailer, sometimes the middle. This one wanted to go to the very end. What the heck is that now? Oh, I think I've got that console thing on, so you hit the wrong key. It does weird things on your screen. I don't know what that was. All sorts of stuff flashing by. Alright, we'll get the other tanker going too.
Oh, I just seen what you were talking about in stream here.
Yeah. I always worry when something like that pops up. It's like, oh no, now how do I get it off?
Yeah, pretty much. Okay.
Oh, no, this one triggers at the front.
Looks like I might be modifying the roads a bit in here. Because it's all dirt, I gotta switch it over to six-door barn or shed I just put in. That looks like concrete. So yeah. And I can always change that to gravel. I like the look of gravel better for the roads.
Yeah.
Like any of these roads that are dirt, I usually change them all to gravel. I just think it looks a little better.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you. Their dirt texture leaves a little bit to be desired in some cases.
Oh, well, when you're setting something like this up on a map that you got done up for yourself, right? That's part of your own private collection.
Yeah.
And you're going to role play it. Yeah, okay. I want to put gravel roads in so I know, okay, this is my road, and then anything that I don't put the gravel on is going to get the grass paint put on it. And then I might put up a fence around just this little area here. Because I do have a fence mod. So I just might put a little fence around this section here. There's only certain buildings in here, and I don't need a whole lot in this area now.
Yep.
But when I finally get it all a little more work done into this and get it all set up and ready, you will see it when it goes up.
Yeah, okay.
Sort of like you did all your pre-work before recording. Or
Yeah. I didn't think it'd be very interesting for people to watch me leveling off a field. And...
Well, all that pre-work, placing buildings and everything, a lot of people don't really want to watch that.
Nope. No, so
They
that's why I
actually
wanted to get this established a little bit before I started doing any kind of streaming on it.
See, like, I'm going to get all the buildings and everything in at this spot here, and I know what I need for them. So I can get one of them up and running. I just got to get myself a water tanker.
We'll catch you later, Jace.
Set up a free water tower in another spot so I can transport the water over. And then I can start selling the lime off and go from there and slowly expand.
Yep. Well, that's one of the things I'm doing here. I will be adding is a diesel factory because I figure I could sell fuel. It just takes canola.
Yeah, I've already put mine in. I just got to do some landscaping to come in on the other side of it because I had to put it in the grass.
Yeah.
I got the ramp side out on the dirt. It's just the other part I didn't. So I just got to kind of make a little bit of a road around it, and then I'll get my fence up around this area so that it's like a closed off work area.
Yep.
And if I buy the field that this is over by, which is field 12, I will have to do some landscaping around this L section of this part because of the fence that'll be around it, and then farm equipment won't be able to come up and turn around like you would want it to.
Yeah, yep.
So yeah, there's a little bit of work ahead. But each day, like, I'm taking my time. I'm just letting the game run at a ×5 speed. I don't have any of my solar panels in yet. So I'm not really making money. It's just costing me money for the buildings now. But if I get to that point where I'm going to need money again, I'll just give myself another $1 million.
There you go. That's the nice part about the money cheat.
Yeah, well, I only gave myself that 1 million, and then I'm kind of working with that because I know where I was at before I gave that to myself. I was at $754,000 out of the original 1.25 that they give you.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I want to take some of the stuff I've got here away because I'm not going to be building too much anymore. I'm not sure how to take it off.
You got some tight fits through there.
Yeah. But it works. I'm not real happy with the way the barns were set up. I should have set them all up going in the same direction.
That trailer you're using, you're hauling water with it, right?
Yep. Yep, it is a water transport.
I have that one now, that trailer.
They are nice. I like them.
Yeah,
There's
Papa
another.
sent me the link.
There's another version of it for milk. I've got a couple of those too.
Oh, you ran into something there.
Yeah, I'm good at that.
Yeah, no, Papa sent me the link for that trailer because I seen it and I'm like, I want it. Because he asked me to go to the website, right?
Yeah.
I guess I didn't put in a banner picture, so he goes and puts one up for me.
Ah,
The one he put up is my truck sitting in front of Tony's truck.
okay.
Yeah, my pickup sitting in front of it.
All right.
He's also got Tony's logo up on there under the members album for the pictures.
Yeah.
Well, he was working on it the other day. Something wasn't going right, and I couldn't see it, the pictures he was talking about.
Well, there's the milk tanker when that comes up on the stream.
You have that water tanker up, that water tower out on the road.
Yeah, I
Being
put that a
called.
little close.
I'll be right back. I'm being called.
All right. You should know that engine sound, Morpheus.
What do you say, Dragon?
You should know the engine sound of this one.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I still like the animation of the guy's foot on the pedal.
Yeah. Is that the one I told you about?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice tractor.
It is. It's got a bit of power, and the sound is...
Yeah, I wish they all sounded a little bit more, like a real tractor. Alright. Let's go feed the cows.
What happened to Wayne?
He got called away for a sec. See, I may end up needing more TMR mixers.
What'd you say?
I might need more TMR mixers
Yeah, I know.
by the time I get all these barns filled up.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I got to figure out, is there a silo that stores like manure?
TMR.
No, I got TMR silos, manure and
okay.
slurry.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm back. That just barely fits through those doors, huh? I'm just watching you go through there, and it's just enough clearance. It's a good thing that one doesn't lift up because you have no room inside there for that.
Yep. Yeah, that's why I got this one, because it just pushes out without tipping up.
I think I have that same mod you're using for the farm, for the cattle farm, for the cattle houses there, or
Yep.
the pens.
The Hoff pack.
Yeah. And you drive right through them.
Yep.
They walk right through the fences, everything.
Thank goodness cows have no collision.
It's a good thing you can't kill them when you're doing that.
Yep. Yeah. I bought 200 cows, but I killed 100 of them trying to get them fed.
Because they kept walking in front of me.
I'm going to have to refill all these TMR mixers, too. Yeah, I am going to have to get some more of these. Alright, let's go get some ingredients.
See. There we go.
Straw, silage, and hay.
Change radius. Get it.
Ooh, I got the wide tires on this one. I hope this fits. Oh yeah, we're good. Look out, cow.
There we go.
Oh, I think I just have just enough. Yeah, probably a little short on that one from full, but best I can do.
Exactly how many cattle sheds do you have?
I believe there are 8. And if
That's a fair amount.
I look correctly, that should give me, I think they hold 200 cows each. So that give me, it was what, 1,600 cows?
Still, that's a fair amount.
Oh yeah. That's a lot of poo. That's just asking Morpheus if there's a silo available to store slurry and manure.
I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's a mod at one for sure.
There's gotta be, yeah. I don't think I've seen one from Papa. But I bet he could come up with one if I asked.
To store manure?
Yep. I don't know if I could dump that in Papa's silo or not. If I can, problem solved, but
I have a silo, but it's not Papa's. It does hold manure. 100 million liters.
oh, that might come in handy.
Oh yeah, this holds wheat, barley, canola. Like it holds all the base game stuff.
Okay.
It holds like manure, lime, fertilizer, pig food, wood chips, soybeans, grass, hay, straw,
All the good stuff.
chaff, seed, silage,
See,
and total mixed rations.
I bet Papa's would hold everything except slurry, I think. I don't know if his silo holds liquids.
Oh, I have another mod for liquids. It looks like it's in the ground.
Okay. Alright.
That only holds 250,000 liters. And that wouldn't be enough for the size of farm you got.
No, I need something very good sized.
Something with more capacity. '17 had quite a few different ones, eh?
Yeah. 17 had a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah. See, and I'm also using that depth mod for the diesel exhaust fluid.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And we actually use that on the server.
Now, what does that do?
Adds more realism to the vehicle because a real diesel requires diesel exhaust fluid.
Okay, yep. I know I've got an American truck. I've got trucks with the def tank on them.
Yeah. So it shows you a gauge for your depth fluid as to how much you have now on your screen.
Okay.
Right above your actual, like, you know how on the bottom right there you have your speedometer and you got your repair and your diesel.
Yep.
Well, just above it in the top corner, you'll get a blue symbol there that says depth, and then it'll give you a percentage. Any vehicle that requires it, it'll show up on it.
Okay.
And I do have a mod for liquid manure.
Okay.
It doesn't say how much. Fill your slurry tank with manure tank. Oh, I think that's a sale point. Like, no, I think that's where it sells it to you.
Oh, okay. I know I can sell it at Tim's sell point, but...
Oh, I love that sell point.
Yeah.
I also have the other one called Sell Point 150, which is identical to it.
Actually, I think that's what I've got on this one.
I've also got that ramp that Nick did the review on that drops into the ground.
Oh, yep. Oops.
I'm going to have that over by where my cattle are so that when I scoop up the manure, I can just have that ramp pop up and drive up on it and have it set up so that I do the landscaping of the road for where all that's being done.
Yep. Oops. Not paying attention. I turned too far too soon.
You do that when you're paying attention.
Well, I know, but it's worse when I'm not paying attention.
Oh, Morpheus just had to put his 2 cents worth in on that one.
Oh yeah, I'm here. I'm just listening.
Appreciate you just chiming in there.
Anytime, buddy. I'm doing some courses to upgrade my skills, and I'm doing a microprocessor course, and I hate it. It's called Embedded Microprocessor or Embedded Controller Microprocessor.
That sounds really dull, Morpheus.
Oh, I hate it, man. Hate it.
What's wrong with it that you hate it so much?
He's here, and then he's gone.
Yep.
Alright, straw and grass they need. They don't need hay, so I'll drop it in a silo.
Let's see, because I got Tim's Sell Point and Sell Point 150, I only need to put one of each of those in, because then I don't have like 6 different ones saying Sell Point 150. Now, which one is it that's giving me the best deal? Right?
Yeah, as we run into in the Don Diego, it's like, well, there's 4 Sell Point 150s. Which one is it?
Yeah. So now that, because I have both of them, I only need to put one of each, because now tens will come up if they got, hey, we're high demand of this, bring it. Okay, on my way.
Yep.
Sell Point 150s in high demand, bring it. Yep.
Alright, last run for the cows.
You know, that's something I haven't done yet, really, is cotton.
Cotton can be kind of a pain.
I think I did it I did it once on a multiplayer with another bunch, and we were using the in-game
Oh, the
harvesters for
in-game
cotton.
cotton harvester's a
Yep.
pain.
Takes forever.
Iconics is better. Papa's multi-fruit is, in my opinion, is the easiest to use.
Yeah. The only thing I like about the in-game one is when the bale of cotton comes out. It looks cool.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. It's like something giving birth.
Yeah, really.
But the in-game one was kind of a pain because you only could pick up two of the bales at a time with the big one. At least Papa's, he's got that. I don't know what the name of the modder is that does it, but you can hold a lot of those big bales.
Strange Papa Smurf's not on Discord tonight.
I think he's still working on all those maps.
Yeah.
Because when I talked to him on TeamSpeak, not last night, but the night before, he said he had a lot of stuff he had to get done and get it zipped up and sent off to their prospective new owners.
Yeah, Papa's a busy boy.
Oh, yeah.
Here, imagine learning this, Dragon. It says connecting a relay to the microcontroller using a transistor. Plus 12 volts from a rectifier is applied to one side of a relay coil. Coil is connected in series with transistor T1 collector. T1 emitter is grounded. A logic high from port RB6 turns on transistor.
Okay. Enough.
Yeah.
Enough. I can't take anymore.
Yeah, it's boring, but the best part about that course is you actually got to write code in C in order to control the micro.
Yeah. So what application does this have? What does this do in the real world?
Basically, it's your processors, it's your microcontrollers, it's basically all them little components in a computer.
Okay. So it's
That's what it
important
is.
stuff.
And it's basically, you got to set voltage and code on when it's up, when it's down. It's also used in like security systems, LCD TVs, LCD displays, like clocks at
Yep.
sports events, stuff like that.
So it's everywhere.
Yep, something got to make them LCD screens work.
Yep.
I have a question for both of you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys have both seen that second truck that Papa gave me. I didn't even expect that one.
Yeah, it was nice.
Some of the features of this truck are really nice. It can either be a big rig for tractor trailer or a hook lift truck.
Nice.
Yeah, and it can be a single front axle or a dual front axle. It can also be a double back or triple back. And I can have different types of back guard, like cover guards and that, fenders, and oh yeah. Question though is, what would you buy first for because I'm doing my transportation vehicles first for the order I'm buying them in. Would you go with a big rig or a hook lift?
I go with a big rig.
Yeah, I think I probably would too.
So go with the big rig first and then a couple of hook lifts?
Yep.
Yeah. Hello again, Dixie.
Yeah, because I was thinking along the same lines. Like, I want them all the same color, same design. Because I've got the design. Now I just got to set up the options on all the configurations here.
Welcome back. You
So
want to know what I do? I go with what you like to do the best.
Well, I was thinking the same order you guys just thought.
Well, there you go.
And I just figured since I had you guys here, I'd get your opinion. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't hurt asking an opinion.
No, heavens no.
Not at all, man.
And you guys both already agreed with what was already in my mind to begin with.
So we've just affirmed what you were already thinking.
Pretty much.
Well, there you go.
Okay. So what I think I'll do I want the double or triple axle?
Boy, these mowers get dirty and need repairs awfully fast.
Very fast. Okay. My front fenders on this are metallic blue. Rims are metallic red. The white truck is old white. And I'm just trying to decide. Maybe I'll go with two double axle and then two triple axle big rigs. Yeah. That'll work for me. I just got to change the headache rack.
Oh dear. Harvester in the water.
You drove it into the water?
No, worker did. I
Oh,
wouldn't
the
do
worker.
that.
Blame it on the worker.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that one. My headache rack's going to be a toolbox with extra beacons on it. Nice.
Ooh, gotta get the beacons.
That is so cool. This truck's going to light up like a Christmas tree. Not bad. Only 155,000.
Cheap at twice the price. How's your weather tonight, Dixie? Obviously you got power. Or do you have power?
No.
Get the buckets.
Now I got my fleet of big rigs. I went with two double axle and two triple axle.
What are you doing playing on your laptop?
Yeah.
How does it run on that? Fine?
Actually, it runs pretty decently. Well, like I told you, I got that fan blowing at it from the back. So, and I've got these sticks. It's like 1x1s that are it's sitting on.
Yeah.
So I got three of them. So the open space is at the back, fans blowing in from underneath it, and I got one stick across the front, so it's catching all the cool air in there and keeping my computer cool. So
Is that your dog, Dragon? Oh, God love him.
Isn't it usually that way?
Always. sounds like a big dog. Oh,
He just wants people to know he's there.
that's all. How else do they communicate? Like, nothing worse than someone getting mad at a dog for barking. That's how they talk. Just imagine a dog get mad at you every time you open your mouth. That's her why I'm moving, friend. Yeah, we're old school, eh, Dragon?
For years, I thought my daughter was just being weird every time she'd type that LOL. It took her to teach what the hell it was. That's sad. Yeah, that's sad when your daughter's teaching you stuff like that.
Yeah, but LOL means laughing out loud, but I don't hear nothing. All I see it. I don't hear it. So how's it laughing out loud? It's awfully quiet.
To me, it was just a bunch of letters. But I got told differently.
Listen, man, I don't even have a Facebook page, nor do I want one.
Too late, you already have a Facebook page.
No, I don't.
Everybody else's page.
Nick's crew. Nick's crew got one, not me.
Yeah.
I've never ever seen Nick the Hicks Facebook page because I don't use Facebook.
Yeah. See, and I use Facebook.
No, never did use it. I know what goes on behind the scenes. You got to remember, I'm a computer programmer developer. I know what Facebook is doing with everyone that signs up. And they're not getting my information.
Okay, let's see. Pick up some more grass here.
Oh, still doing the design in here. Well, I'm just doing the road right now over in that area that I placed those factories in.
Yeah.
Oh, still doing the design in here. I'm just doing the road right now over in that area that I placed those factories in.
Yeah.
I actually kept the roads that were here.
Okay.
I'm just going through them, putting gravel on all of them. And I added a couple of roads. And to give it a few new touches to it.
Yeah, you're right about that one, Dixon. Well, you get two kids in a room together now, more than likely they're not talking to each other, they're just staring at their phones, typing to each other, even though they're 2 feet apart.
Yeah, that's just called laziness.
Okay.
How long you been on for now? 2 hours. It says there's 2 hours ago.
Time sure flies.
Well, why not, man? 8 people are still watching.
Yeah, you got an audience of 8 right now.
All right, I'll be right back.
I didn't even notice that until Morpheus spoke up and said something. Because I've been kind of looking over at it once in a while here, and on getting some of this landscaping done in the factory area I just put in. Oh, one of my factory areas. Yeah. Well, I found a nice little area, and it's like, yeah, I'll just stuff it in here. It fits. I got four or 3 factories in here, and a 6-door shed that I put in that I can store vehicles in. I don't need anything else in this area. Just got to build the fence around it next. And put one of the signs in front of it saying what it is. Yeah. But this is pretty much ready for getting up and going in production.
Nice, nice. Alright, we'll dump this in a
See,
silo.
with this side panel, I've actually got it set up so that one of my buttons does my lights on my vehicle. The other one does my beacons on the vehicle.
Yeah.
I got another one that does the 4 ways, another one that does each separate signal light. Like 27 buttons to choose from. I think I can get it to do quite a bit.
I would think so.
And most times I'm usually driving around with the 4 ways on anyhow.
Yep.
But I got traffic turned off.
That's one thing with this map. There is no traffic.
So you don't have to worry about turning it off.
Nope.
Which is nice.
Yeah, I usually turn it off. I just don't like the way it drives in this game. The AI traffic is it's not realistic. They go too slow.
Oh, especially if you like there's some maps there where they got a sign up that actually tells you the speed limit, right?
Yep.
So you go that speed limit and you come running right into the rear end of another vehicle.
Yeah, because they're going about 10 miles an hour.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, the speed limit says this. I'm doing this and I'm catching them. Something's wrong.
Yep.
Oh, and I love the sound of these trucks.
They got a good engine note to them.
Oh yeah, Papa did a nice job. I think he's got one of these in your guys' game actually, but different.
Probably so, because I think I know which one you're talking about.
It's that one I posted in the red that was parked next to my pickup.
Yeah, I'll have to look at it again. I'm pretty sure it's the same one.
I'm sure it is.
Is it
I
a
think I seen it.
Kenworth?
Yeah, it's a Kenworth.
Okay, yeah, then it is the one.
And you can switch it so that it's got the double front steering axle, triples on the back. You can make it a big rig or a hook lift.
Yep.
Different headache racks. I went with the toolbox headache rack on all of them.
Yeah, so I know we've got it. I haven't messed around with it, but I know we've got it.
Oh, it's got a lot of options. And the one I've got, like, I've also got Tony's as well installed into mine. But when I buy my truck, it only has logo on it. You can't switch logo.
Yeah.
So they're separate files. They're actually separate mods. Oh shit! I should to buy a water tripper.
I gotta clean up the end of the field. He didn't do very good down here. Again.
Oh, you were a hired worker?
Yeah. I don't know what they've got against going all the way to the end of the field. I think it's like every other spot they go all the way. Or close to all the way to the end.
I know what tanker I'm using. I'll sport Nick's name on the side of my tanker. This one I will keep it blue. I actually want...
Or those Bob's tankers.
These are Nick's tankers.
Yeah, the ones that Bob made, though?
Yeah.
Okay, yep.
I'm just trying to figure out which one I want. I think I'll go with this one because it's got YouTube and then it's got Nick's logo facing inwards twice. And then on the other part of the tank, it's got him in a circle saying, join Nick the Hick on Patreon. Nick the Hick is creating Farming Simulator mod reviews and Let's Play every other day on Patreon.
Okay.
Or there's this other one. Actually, this one's good too. Video mods fans FS19 shows oh yeah, map. Yeah, I like that one. I'll go with that one. Those are nicely done. Gotta say, that's not bad. And you didn't even announce your stream. Oh, no. No way.
Oh, no,
Uh-oh.
no way.
I gotta go with a different truck to haul Nick's trailer. I go to turn with my truck and it won't turn with the trailer.
Oh, dear. It's
My
hitting.
truck's just a bit longer than what...
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. So I gotta go with a different trailer. I think when I get my actual cattle area set up,
Yeah.
the rigs I'll use for that area, because those will actually be different trucks I use for each of the animal areas. But my main transport trucks are 4 of mine. Nick's got a rig that'll work on it, doesn't he? I think I have that in the Iconics mods.
Yeah, probably so.
Because I do have a spot that showed up in my shop that says Iconic. So I'm guessing it might be in there. I know his grain trailers are in there.
Yeah, I don't know. You have to take a peek at it.
Well, I'm kind of driving right now.
Well, not at the moment, but when you get an opportunity.
I gotta go check out this water bench I put in here. It's like one that you would make out of a log.
Oh, a trough kind of a thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if it gives me free water or not. It does.
Yay.
Sweet. Right on. And where I put it, it's nice. It's out of the way.
Yeah.
Right up along my main shed.
Oh, I'm gonna have to drop the header.
Well, I think this is my 200,000 liter trailer. This thing takes a while to fill. I'm going to go for a smoke.
All right.
I don't know. If you're still on streaming when I get back, I'll pick up where we left off.
Sounds good.
Hopefully my truck will be done filling by then. Oh, it hasn't even registered 1% yet, and it's at like 6,000 liters.
It's gonna be a while, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I might as well just shut my truck off then.
Go for your smoke already, would you?
Alright, get him down there, starting in this field. Mo, he wanted to climb the tree.
That sounds like fun.
Not in a John Deere harvester. Alright, what do we got? Wheat. Good. Get straw. Alright, 15 minutes and I'm shutting it down.
You got your stove timer on, like Nick does?
No, I've got my real-time clock at the corner of the screen.
Yeah, really.
As long as I pay attention to it.
After your stream, I'll walk you through how to set it up. Yeah. And I'll set you up with push to talk on Discord as well. That's what I had, barbecue pork chops.
Good stuff.
I had a busy day today, man. I'm so tired, man.
I stayed up way too late last night. Got up way too early this morning.
Yeah, well, I didn't sleep at all. I didn't sleep at all last night.
Those are never good nights.
So I've been up all day yesterday, all last night, all day today. You ever play World of Warcraft?
Nope, never got into that one.
Yeah, they're coming back out now with Classic WoW.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Just install WoW without all the expansions. You got Classic WoW.
Yeah, I tried it once when it was like, free demo weekend kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, I've played it. Still play it. I got like 10 level 120s.
No, I was mainly into the World of Tanks was my first, like online game.
Yeah.
And then World of Tanks got really kind of stupid.
World of Tanks, yeah. Then they came with World of Warships.
Yep, World of Warships is pretty cool. I got that one.
It's pretty cool, but you get tired of it after a while.
Yep. Then there was their utter disaster, World of Warplanes.
Yeah, my first online game against others was Call of Duty, Modern Warfare.
See, and I played Call of Duty, but I never played the online.
Oh man, if you ever got into online, that's the only way to play. Like, okay, you play the story once until you beat it.
I'm back.
But
Yeah.
then you don't want to play it no more because you already did the story. But man, you go online, you start off at level 1, and like there's different types of online you can play.
Yeah.
And I used to like using a sniper rifle.
My first online game I ever played was Trade Wars 2000, back when it was just a BBS.
I did a lot of PokerStars online too. PokerStars.net.
And then the actual first video game I really got into online was Navy Field.
Oh, yeah, I remember Navy Field.
I was one of the testers on that, and then I was part of Team Navy Field.
No, it's one I never got into. I did play it a little bit, but I never really got into it.
Yeah. Well, those of us that are mods on there, we didn't bring out our special ships that were given to us as moderators.
Yeah.
We would have to bring out our regular ships, because if we brought out our other ones, we could fire one round from across the screen and take out one ship with one shot every time.
That takes some of that challenge out of that, doesn't it?
Well, those were the ships that we were using also during the testing.
Yeah.
So those of us that tested the game, we were offered Team Navy Field before anybody else was. And I jumped all over it.
I can see why.
And being one of the testers, it helped because we were able to answer questions that the developers couldn't.
Yeah.
Especially when the players are asking, it's like, okay, what happens if this goes this way? And we're like, well, if it catches the bug, you're no longer in there. Oh my god. 55,000 liters and it's only at 2%.
Holy cow.
And the water can't pour in any faster. Huh.
Alright, 8 minutes.
Isn't it always that way?
Yeah.
And I think that lime station takes like something like 1 million liters.
Yeah, probably so. Let's see. I'm shutting the stream down at 10, so another 8 minutes, 7 minutes now.
So that's 9 o'clock my time.
Yeah.
I'm already after midnight, man.
Well, it's 8:52 p.m. here.
$12:23 a.m. I'm already into the next day, man.
Happy Tuesday, Morpheus.
Yeah, it's Tuesday. Yeah. I almost feel like John Lass now.
Yeah.
No,
Every time we talk to him, it's the next day for him.
well, for us, it's Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Literally
much.
right now. You already know what's happening on Tuesday.
Anything good happening, Morpheus?
This way we will know whether we should get up or not.
Yep. Can you give me the lottery numbers or anything? I suppose it's too late to play that tonight, but
I'm after asking John, and he won't do it for me.
I guess while that is doing that, I'll grab my next truck. Gotta bring these babies back to the farm.
do you have as long a drive as I do?
No, not that long of a drive.
Not that long? Okay.
It's actually just across. I just got to drive past 2 fields and I'm at the farm.
Okay.
But now, for some of the stuff I'm planning on another part of the map, it's going to be a long drive because it's way in the opposite corner of the map. Where my farm is, my main farm,
Yep.
it's the center of the map.
Okay. Where's my wheat? There it is.
And see, and I decided on this, even though I'm just working on it right now,
Yeah.
that I'm just going to leave it at the times 5 speed all the way through.
Oh, I just realized I've got mine set on real time. No wonder the days lasted so long.
Look at how much you got to go on.
Well, you know what I was...
Go ahead. Oh, yeah. But you got big fields. Yeah, you got a lot to do, a lot to cover on that. But see, on mine, I left weeds on, I left lime on, periodic plowing on, all the stages of fertilizer. I shut crop destruction off.
See, I've got... There's no way I would play this if I had weeds on. And I obviously don't have crop destruction, and I think I've got plowing and lime on. That's it.
Yeah, well, that map there, I don't think you'd be able to keep up with it. Especially if you left it at like ×5, right? And see, because of the way...
Alright, let's look one last time at the beasties. Now we're gonna have to start picking up milk. And manure and slurry. Yeah, I should get a milk tanker going next episode. And of course the chickens.
Well, you know, you could always use slurry to fertilize your fields with.
Yeah, true. Problem with that is slurry tankers are so slow.
Yeah, but you're going to have a lot of it. Like, you said, what, 8 buildings?
Yeah.
So, yeah, and if you got 200 head of cattle in each...
Oh, hang on a sec.
So, yeah, if you got like 200 head of cattle in each, you're going to have a lot of slurry, 8 buildings. You're also going to have a lot of manure. So, like what I'm going to do with a lot of my manure and slurry is on the fields that I do own where I am going to grow crops just so that I have it to make the food with.
Yeah.
Before I plow, I'll go through and I'll do like a slurry spread. Then I'll plow it. Then I'll do a manure spread. Then I'll cultivate it. And right after I cultivate it, I'll go through and I'll do a lime spread. And then I'll seed it. And then I'll do a dry fertilizer over it.
Isn't that a little overkill for the fertilization?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, it's semi-realistic.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Alright, well, the magic hour has come, folks. We're going to call off the stream here while the dogs are barking. So, I thank you all very much for tuning in here, following along. So, on that note, I will catch you all on the next episode. Thanks again for watching.
Bye.
See you later.